Annie Leibovitz. She is an American photographer born on October 2nd, 1949 in Waterbury, Connecticut. She is engaged in portraiture and advertising photography. In 1976, Leibovitz enrolled at the San Francisco Institute of Art, where while still a painting student, she developed a love for photography. After living for a short time in an Israeli kibbutz, Leibovitz returned to the US in 1970 and applied for a job with rock music magazine Rolling Stones, which was still a small publication that was just beginning. Unimpressed with Leibovitz's portfolio, editor Jan Wenner offered her a job as a photographer. Within 2 years, the 23-year-old photographer was promoted to head of photography, a title that could be maintained for the next 10 years. And thanks to her position with the magazine, she was later hired by the group Rolling Stones to document their international tour in 1975. She has made several solo exhibitions of which Annie Leibovitz stand out. Photographs 1970 to 1990, organized by the International Center of Photography and the Smithsonian National Portrait Gallery in Washington, D.C. Also received several awards and accolades, including the Grammy for Best Album Cover in 1983, as well as the award for Best Photographer of the Year by the American Society of Photographer magazines in 1984.
She has worked for American Express creating the Portraits campaign and for the Gap clothing brand with the Individuals of Style campaign. Celebrities who have posed in front of her camera include John Lennon, Patti Smith, Mikhail Baryshnikov, Václav Havel, Sylvester Stallone, and Carl Lewis. While Leibovitz worked with Rolling Stone magazine, she developed her branding technique, which involves the use of primary colors and amazing poses. Wenner has recognized her for making every cover of Rolling Stone collection items, especially the number on which John Lennon appears naked, curled up around his dress wife, Yoko Ono. This image was taken on December the 8th of 1980, just hours before the former Beatle was killed. In 1983, Leibovitz left Rolling Stone magazine and began working on Vanity Fair magazine. With a wider range of themes, Leibovitz's photographs range from presidents to literary icons or teenage gallants.
Some of the best known are the portrait of Demi Moore, pregnant and naked, and Whoopi Goldberg, half submerged in a milk bath. These are some of the most remembered actresses of the cover in recent years, now for her ability to make her models physical involved in work. One of Leibovitz's most famous portraits is that of artist Kate Haring, who was painted as one of her canvases for the photo. During the 1980s, Leibovitz began working on the series of high-profile advertising campaigns. The most notable was the American Express membership campaign, for which a photographer portrayed of celebrities, card holders such as Elmore Leonard, Tom Selleck, and Luciano Pavarotti, and earned him a 1987 Clio Award. In 1981, Leibovitz's collection of more than 200 colors, black and white photographs were exhibited at the National Portrait Gallery in Washington, D.C. That same year, a book was published to accompany the show entitled Photographs Annie Leibovitz 1970 to 1980.
In 1996, Leibovitz was chosen as the official photographer for the Summer Olympics in Atlanta, Georgia, a compilation of her black and white portraits of American athletes, including Carl Lewis and Michael Johnson, were published in the book Olympic Portraits in 1991. Today, many of their original photographs are found in various galleries throughout the United States. or 2005 the Brooklyn Museum of Art retrospective, her work entitled Annie Leibovitz, Life of a Photographer 1990, or 2005, as busy as ever. Annie Leibovitz remains highly sought after as a portrait photographer, often capturing spectacular images of today's celebrities.